Yo, and we should be live now. Welcome to, well, I don't know. I feel like this is my first proper stream because before I did stream, I tried it out a little bit, but I didn't really know what was going on. So yeah, let's have a chill, cool time. I can't hear shit. It's not good. Hmm? Let me see, because like I can't hear my own. Let me see. Okay, now it's working. Man, really, AirPods. AirPods are sometimes just not working. Bro, my AirPods not shit now for some reason. I really have to change that. Oh, that's so annoying. Actually, let me put them back. I feel like I still have to set it up a little bit. I'm so sorry. Let's see. Am I connected? I am. Okay. Never mind. They will just sound like crap. Like, that's what I don't get. Like sometimes like the Apple stuff works perfectly fine, but sometimes shit just doesn't work. Like right now my AirPods they don't work properly. And you know I'm having a MacBook. It's even like the newest one, so man. Oh, let me tell the world I'm streaming. I feel like they need to know so everyone can join me on a super cool adventure. Yo, stream is on, let's go. I'm already live. Oh man. One of the things I also wanted to do is I wanted to lower the audio quality. I feel like it's too loud otherwise. Not lower the audio quality, the audio volume. Alright, yeah. Let me show to some more people. Uh, um, Alright. Yes, so today I actually prepared a couple of topics I want to talk about. How do you guys like my stream overlay? I put a lot of work into that and it wasn't that easy because I'm not that much of an artistic person. So you know, to get everything done, I was just like Sugoi and everyone was like, wait, I actually don't know where I put the yay. Where is the yay? Yay, I made it look cute. So cool. Yeah, it wasn't that easy, but I really think it came out pretty cool. So like when you guys start chatting now, I think I'll see it on the side. I'm not 100% sure actually. Wait, do I look on my stream elements to actually stream? I think so. Because when I look on YouTube, it's so late usually. Actually, doesn't matter, I think. Yeah, so today I prepared a couple of things I want to talk about. Today I first want to talk about the E3. So if you guys don't know, recently there was the E3, which is like the biggest game convention of the year, I think. There's just a couple of others which are as big, and there was a Nintendo Direct. And right now I'm really hooked like into Nintendo. So I love to play Switch right now because I recently just got the Switch. I got it like last Christmas, and I haven't played so many games or like which were on the Switch. So I tried out a couple. I tried out Zelda Breath of the Wild, and I'm a Zelda stan. Okay, huge stan, but I didn't like Zelda Breath of the Wild. Reason being, I don't know if it's the graphics or whatever, but like the Zeldas which I really loved, that was Twilight Princess and Ocarina of Time, they were kind of dark. They weren't like super happy games. But that Zelda is kind of like, I don't know, it's very bright unless you go to the last dungeon. But then there's just one big dungeon which is kind of dark, and that dungeon, I got through that dungeon so quickly. So man, like I didn't even like it wasn't even difficult to get through that dungeon. So I maybe I'm just a pro gamer. Maybe I'm playing too much. Maybe I don't
They
have a
ask you how
life.
you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get it.
No, but like I'm no pro gamer. I'm just a casual player, and like that game was too easy because there were too little dungeons, too little to do for me. Now I think like probably like Zelda Breath of the Wild, you can do everything there. It's like a huge open RPG, but I don't know. I just world was kind of empty. It was big, but nothing much to do. There were some side quests, but they weren't interesting. They weren't necessary either. Like you didn't get any cool items or anything. So I was just like, why should I do them? Just for fun? Maybe, maybe I'm just not the right person for these type of games. So on that E3, they were supposed to show off like a couple new things, right? They were supposed to show off a new Zelda, and I also wanted them to talk about Pokemon because I haven't played any Pokemon Switch games, and I heard like the EV one is like kind of like Pokemon Go where you have to throw the Pokeballs, and I was like, oh, I'm not into that because like I just want to catch them like normally, just press the button, that's it. I don't want to like do too much because I feel like it's too much work. I guess I'm just lazy. And the other one, Sword and Shield, everyone said it's kind of boring, and I was like, and very short, and like the whole game story was kind of shit as well. So I didn't bother paying it, like buying it for like $50 because it didn't really get any, like, there wasn't much of a price reduction for that game. So I was like, okay, I skipped all of them and I just wait for the next one. The next one will be Shining, Diamond, and Brilliant Pearl. And I played those games on the DS and I was so stoked, so hyped. And they put out one trailer until like from like right now they only put out one trailer and all they showed is like bad graphics. So everyone is just like, you haven't shown anything like anything new, anything exciting. You just showed us that the graphics are shit. And everyone was just like, they were expecting something new now because that came out like 3 months ago. So they were expecting a new trailer at the biggest game convention, and the Pokemon community got nothing at all. That was kind of shit. Especially because like I really want the new Pokemon game, man. I would have been like, but now I'm just
They
like,
ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it.
oh man. I feel like one of the worst things is to have expectations, when you like wait for a new game. When you have expectations, you will always get disappointed. It's kind of like a given thing, so yeah. Also, like the new Zelda stuff they showed a Zelda trailer. Now, that trailer was exactly looking like the game before, just that it had like some new mechanics, like you could go through the walls with an arm or something. And while that is cool, don't get me wrong, like it's the same graphics, it's like the same type of vibe, and it's like again open world and looks super vast, super big, and again look pretty empty to me at least. So, man, I'm not really hyped about the new Zelda game as well. I wish I would be because I like those dark Zelda games, man. Zelda is not a game, where you just go through the world and be happy all the time. There's some parts, which are joyful, but not the entire game, man. That's sad. So yeah, like the stuff I was really as excited about of E3. Mac, I was also like expecting like a new MacBook. They weren't supposed, but there were rumors that they would be bringing out a new chip, the Mac M1X chip, which is supposed to be super fast, has graphics powers as well. They were supposed to come out, didn't come out, and now the same thing with Pokemon. Like they were to announce some things, but nothing got announced, and everything's kind of like disappointing, I guess, from my point of view. Maybe like you guys got happy. Did anything like were you surprised by anything, or did anything exceed your expectations? Let me know in the comments in the chat. Probably you guys don't know what I'm talking about if you haven't watched it, but yeah, big game convention. I was disappointed by it. Man, man, one of the things which I really, really dislike right now are like those Instagram brands. You find them everywhere. Like when you go through on Instagram, you random brands will show up, and most of the times they either look really shitty or they look like low budget, low quality, and that that they just invested into some yeah, Instagram ads, right? But that's not really the problem, right? I get it. Like they're new brands, they have to get some attention somehow, and they're trying to do that by like ads, right? So I'm not that annoyed at that. But sometimes, I look at them and I really wonder like what the fuck is going on. So recently I came across a brand called Void. Void is a German-based brand where all the things are made in Korea. Let me take you actually on the website. So I guess you can see my screen now. All right, so let's go on the main page actually. And yeah, so as you guys can see, they have pretty minimalistic Issey Miyake fake clothing, I guess. And yes, this is called PC, and there's a brand called Om PC by Issey Miyake, and it's like one of the most hyped things in the minimalistic like brand community right now, because they just make a good job. They like the stuff looks good quality. The stuff looks good quality. The stuff looks good, and it's super hyped, and everyone's wearing it, and you can wear them very well, like with some basic sneakers. Looks really good, and especially like they're not skin tight. They're sort of like wide and comfortable. Sort of look like pajama pants, but that's just my opinion. Anyway, so this brand is basically like ripping them off, and I'm not mad at that because like Issey Miyake is very expensive. So like if you want sort of like these type of pants, they run you 400 bucks when you want to buy them in Germany. That is also due that all the stuff is made in Japan there, and obviously you have to pay for shipping, you have to pay for import taxes. So like the stuff gets really expensive. So it's pretty cool that like a small German brand is actually getting some other stuff which looks exactly like that, and is offering them at a much cheaper price, at like 75% of the price. Well, 25% of the price, sorry, minus 75, yeah. So that's pretty cool, right? But the problem here is that it's like a small Instagram brand, and that they legit, I feel like, ripping people off. I think it's fucking outrageous what they do. So
what you
what
can
you
do is
can do
like you
is,
can
right, you
order
can
and you
order
see
and you see
everything is on
everything is on
sale and you
sale
think
and you
like,
think like,
oh,
oh,
why is
why is
everything on
everything on
sale?
sale?
They just
They just
opened that
opened that
website.
website.
I think they
I think they
opened like
opened like
in
in
April or
April or
something.
something.
So that
So
is
that is
super new
super
and they
new
put
and they put
everything on
everything
sale
on sale
already and you
already. And
think
you
like,
think like,
oh, that's
oh, that's
cool,
cool,
they want to
they want
attract
to
new
attract
people.
new people.
No.
No.
I feel like
I
it's a
feel like it's a
scam because
scam
like
because
if you
like
go
if you
into
go
like
into
their
like their
shipping and
shipping and
returns or like
returns or like
no,
no,
into the
into the
refund
refund
policy,
policy,
it
it
says
says,
bitte
bitte
beachte, dass
beachte, dass
reduzierte
reduzierte
Artikel nicht
Artikel nicht
zurückgegeben
zurückgegeben
werden
werden
können,
können,
which
which
means
means
everything
everything
which is on
which is
sale
on sale
you
you
can't give
can't
back
give back
anymore.
anymore.
So
So
what the
what the
fuck, man?
fuck,
Like
man? Like
like
you're like
investing into a
investing
new
into a new
brand and you
brand and
don't
you
know
don't
that
know
brand.
that
At
brand.
least you
At
can
least you
pay
can
with
pay with
PayPal, right?
PayPal, right?
But you
But
don't
you
know
don't
that
know
brand. You
that
don't
brand.
know
You
how
don't
the
know how
stuff
this
fits,
stuff
and you
fits, and you
can't give it
can't give
back.
it back.
That's
That's
so
so
stupid.
stupid.
Like
Like, why would
anyone buy
anyone
there
buy there
anything?
anything?
Oh,
Oh,
oh, damn.
oh, damn.
That's shit.
That's
I
shit.
just
I just
realized that you
realized
can
that
hear
you
me
can hear me
double.
double.
Yeah, let me
Yeah, let
fix
me
that up.
fix that up.
Oh,
Oh,
hello?
hello?
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
okay.
Wait.
Wait.
Oh,
Um,
so I guess
so
I
I
can
guess I
turn
can
this
turn
off.
this off.
So now it should be fine, I guess. No. Is it better now? Can you just hear me? Let me see. Oh. Oh. Oh shit, wait one sec. And okay. Is it better now? Sorry. See, I'm not the born streamer, I guess, so I'm so sorry. Is it better now? Actually, let me so keep opening my my WhatsApp on here. Hey, okay, perfect. So where was I? I was shitting on the brand, right? Wasn't I? Yeah, I was shitting on this brand. I wasn't really shitting on them. Like, I liked what they're doing. So they have a cool concept. I like that they're making stuff for everyone. So basically, everyone would be able to afford something like this at one point in their life, I guess. Instead of having to pay 400 bucks for like Issey Miyake, they make the exact same stuff. I mean, they steal their design, right? Sure, but they don't say at least it's Issey Miyake. So they steal their design, make it new, and make it for everyone available. Especially for the people in Germany, that's pretty cool. But what they're doing is they're saying that like the return policy, the refund policy is you can't return stuff which is on sale, and they just put everything on sale. So basically, this price is worth nothing, right? It's not even on sale because like they're the only people selling that. They don't have an MSRP, really, do they? Because they're just selling it at the price they want to, and it has never been 169 bucks. It was always that price. They just put it up at that price so they don't have to take returns. That is stupid. I don't think that makes me really suspicious of the brand, especially because all of their stuff is made in Korea, and like I've been buying stuff from Korea before, and their fit is so different. Like when you buy a large in Korea, like you would actually like a European large is like an XL in Korea at least, or double XL. Because their stuff is just smaller, you know, their cuts are smaller. So, you don't know how it fits, and then you can't give it back. It's so stupid. By the way, these are Calvin Klein shoes, and I kind of like them. I think they're Calvin Klein. They were pretty cool. Anyways, that one of the shit things I just want to get out of my... Hello? Okay. Is it too loud now? Okay, I'm so sorry. That was kind of shit, wasn't it? Man, why is it jumping back and oof, it's too loud now, I guess. How's that? Is that sound okay? Is it good? Sorry, I'm so sorry. Yes. I hope it's better now. Is it better? You can tell me. It's good, okay. I'm so sorry. I don't know what happened. I literally didn't do anything. It's just gone. Pop. This is making me sad. So
They
I play
ask you how
this.
you are, you just have to say that you're fine.
I need like another thing for like sad things. What else could I play? I want to play like some sounds. Yeah, no, that wasn't working. Man, I really have to get used to this board because I want to like. It's so cool. Like if you have a stream and like you can play different sounds, it makes it much more engaging. Anyway, so I wanted to tell you guys about how I actually got into like my fashion retail experience. So I've been working in fashion retail for like 3 years, and like a lot of stuff happens like when you work there. But the worst. Actually, maybe I should start like how I like even got into the job. So I applied when I was like during like one of these down phases in my life where I was just going to university and there was nothing exciting going on in my life. So I decided maybe it's best if I apply for a job, make some money, buy some things which I like, and that's what I did. And I applied for a job, and surprisingly, I just applied at one boutique, and surprisingly, they wrote back to me and they were like, "Yeah, let's do an interview." I'm like, "Cool, sure, sounds good." And it was extremely funny because that was my first interview ever, and it was with Gant. And Gant, if you don't know, is like a sort of like a lifestyle brand as well. Like it's not only like a clothing brand, and it's sort of like similar to Marco Polo and what's that other brand? Ralph Lauren. Yeah, those two brands are kind of similar, and so like it's more pricey. It's like you pay there for a shirt like $100, and they have a lot of history as well. Like they go back like a lot. Like they were making like the first. Don't let me lie. I think the first shirt with like a pocket or something. I don't know. They were very proud of their shirts, and no, they were making like the first shirt in general. I don't know, man. So long ago that I worked there. And anyways, I knew the entire history of the brand, and I was just watching YouTube videos about the brand, and I was doing a lot of research about the brand. So I knew everything about the brand. So when I was sitting in the interview, and she's like, "Oh, have you heard about the brand before? Can you tell me something about our brand?" And I was like, "Sure. What do you want to know?" So the brand established then, and I kept going, like knew all the dates, everything. And she was like, "Wow, you know the brand better than I do." And I was like, I hope so, because I want to work there. No, she's also working. I mean, she was also working there, right? But yeah, that was a huge compliment, and I got the job, first interview, and obviously at that time there was no pandemic or nothing, so it was kind of easy like to get a job in the boutique. So I got the job. and I started working in a boutique which just freshly opened. That was really cool because like the whole team was new, and we've like all got to know each other, and you know, we like our team really became friends. That was a really cool experience. It's not always like this, you know, like with different people, different teams. Yeah, it's always different. Like the most important thing is like that the people at work are fun. Like the job can be shit. Like it could be that you know, that no one visits your boutique, and yeah, it's boring the entire day. But if your coworkers are cool and they're nice, makes the whole job. Yeah. So I actually started working at the airport for Gant, and with with the airport it's also kind of shit. Like you have to go through so many security checks. Like they want to check the entire background. This has nothing to do with Gant. It's just airport stuff. So what they did is I needed a police record, like that I didn't do any bad stuff before, right? And I used to live in Malta before. Oh, there will be a new video about Malta soon. Actually, I've done cutting it, and I just have to like load it up. But yeah, as I was saying, is I used to live in Malta before, and they wanted a police record even in the countries you lived before. So I had to go back to Malta to get a police record from them, and then I had to get a German police record, and I give it all to them. Only then I could work at the airport. And I wasn't even like in the security zone. You know, there's like a security zone, like where you have to like also get checked when you want to go there. I wasn't even working there, so they were very strict with that. But Malta? Mela? Oh yeah. Maybe I should like kind of like adjust like the font of the stream, because I can't really see it and read it. So sorry. But yeah, this is how I got my first boutique job. Pretty cool. I loved working there. But I was so bad, you know. I was what, 19 or 20 or something. So, you know, I worked like different jobs before, but just like, you know, like 1 or 2 days, and then I got kicked out. No, I didn't get kicked out. That was just like, you know, day jobs where you just made like a couple of bucks for a day, and then that's it. But when I was, you know, really working a lot, I made like it depended like how much I worked, but I was making like 700 bucks on my bank account, and I never had that much money before. So the first thing I did is I started wasting my money like shit, and I spent everything on clothes. Like not everything, but most of my money I spent on clothes. That was crazy, and I felt so cool. Oh, I can show you like one of the first things which I bought. I remember because I really wanted that, like, but I didn't have the money like before. So I was like, once you have the money, you're gonna buy that. Let me show you guys. Ooh, now I have to go and focus again. White balance. This is my Acne Studio. It's kind of like dusty, but wait, let me show you the label, because I feel like this is like why most of the people actually buy the scarf. That was actually the very first thing I splashed my money on. Stupid me. But I don't really regret that piece at least. Oh yeah. So it is the Acne Studio scarf, Canada scarf in... It's like a very dark... no. It's like a very dark gray. Like it's black. But there's like some white stuff in it. I don't know, like there's a name for this. Oh, melange. Oh yeah, it's called melange. So it's like black melange or something. Melange? I don't know how you pronounce it. I have a French name, but I ain't French, so I'm so sorry about that. But yeah, that was the first thing I bought for 160 euros. I bought it, and there was like already like a hole in my new paycheck. I was like, oh, that hurts. But I felt so good having that. And I mean, I've been wearing that like for 5 years now. So I guess, you know, like my philosophy back then was like, you know, I'm sad, so fuck it, I'm just gonna buy shit. But now I have a new philosophy. Now I want to buy quality stuff which makes me happy and which will last a long time, and that's like a perfect piece for that as well. Like that will probably last you your lifetime, I hope. No, probably not, but you know, there will be the point in your life where you're like, oh my, I'm not gonna jinx myself. I was about to say that I'm gonna forget it somewhere or like lose it. No, I just said it, but I won't jinx myself. Oh man. Yeah, that was like one of the first things I bought. Oh, also, I don't have that here. It's actually at my girlfriend's place, but oh man, I bought the stupidest shit ever. I bought an off-white belt. Let me show you which one I bought. Because it's so stupid, I actually have to show you. Oh, my keyboard is Bluetooth, so it always like needs off-white belt. I remember. I was so hyped. Oh, see, it's even on sale now. So I bought this belt. It's so stupid. Oh my gosh. And it's so expensive. So back then I was kind of more in shape, okay? And I wanted to wear it kind of like this, you know? I wanted to like wear the belt around my shirt, you know? Because I thought that looked so cool. It did look pretty decent, but you know, back then I never really bought any designer stuff, and I didn't know like how designer really is. So I bought this belt for 160 bucks, and I expected a lot. What I wasn't expecting is that the stuff, like the black part here, actually shipped off. So I actually was kind of thinking like, do you have a fake or is that real? Is that supposed to be like that? So this black part actually started shipping off just after a couple of times when I wore it. And I was like, god damn man, I spent 160 bucks for this belt and is that shit quality? Bro. Man, I was so sad. Yeah. I was so sad about that. I felt especially stupid because I wasted a lot of money on that belt. But, you know, you do learn from these things. So I guess it's actually, there's some positive things, you know, to the bad things you do in your life. It's not really bad, right? You just waste a couple of bucks, but... Oh man, but that belt, I hated it. I was never happy with that buy. Like, as soon as I got it, I kind of started regretting it. Like, that's the first sign you shouldn't have bought it. But I bought it from Italy, and like sending it back would have been like very expensive, you know? I bought it from a boutique called Luisa Via Roma. Very nice boutiques. They sometimes have really good sales. Sometimes. But I hate their website. I hate their website because they say, for example, they say like 50% on everything besides the products with a star. And then all the things you really want have a star. And you're just like, why the fuck do you just like say on everything? Just say sales section and then you don't have to like go through the stuff. You're happy that you found something and then you see the star and you're disappointed, man. Makes me not happy. So yeah, that was like, this is how I got my first job, started spending my own money. And after that, like, I was never good at saving money, honestly. I like bought all kinds of stupid shit. I think at one point I had like 3 pairs of common projects and one of them didn't even fit, but I was so smart. I only buy in sale. So due to that, I bought a pair of common projects which for like 160 bucks and I sold it for 200 by mistakes. Mistake. I just wanted to sell like for the same price I bought it for, but I bought 2 pairs at the same time and one was 200, one was 160, and I thought I was selling the pair for 160. No, yeah, I thought I was selling the pair for 200, but I was selling the pair for 160, so I made 40 bucks by mistake. I am such a diva. Is that even diva? I'm such a... In German you would say a fox, wouldn't you? Working in a boutique. Honestly, I kind of do miss it because like I feel like working in a boutique is cool because you know you have a lot of contact with different people, but working my new job is better for my future, I guess. So, you know, at what point like you have to stop fucking around. Like you have to like look what's best for your future. And working in a boutique, like if you want to become a store manager one day, cool, it's okay. If you want to work in customer service, like anything where you have to do with customer service, it's good for that as well, right? But otherwise, people don't give a shit in your resume. They will think, oh, he worked in a boutique. Who the fuck cares? Like most of the people, bitch, I used to work in Saint Laurent. No one gives a fuck about Saint Laurent. People don't even know it, man. Like people are not into fashion. Like Saint, what? You know? Like if you ask it like a manager at some bank, like they'll be like, Saint Laurent, what? Is it that stuff I buy for my wife to make her happy? Ah, that was so good, right? Good transition. I shouldn't be so hyped about that, but I am. Oh, I don't know, like I really like this ring. I just bought it recently in Malta, and actually I kind of like didn't make a review, but I made a review of the shop in there. So like, if you wanna watch my new video, you know the best place to buy jewelry, in my opinion, in the whole world, but also in Malta. And yeah, I don't know. I keep taking it off for some reason. It is because, you know, I also wash my hands with it. Obviously, I wash my hands, but also with this, and it's like a little bit thicker, and like water comes under the ring, and it's kind of uncomfortable sometimes. I don't know. Yeah, working in a boutique was cool. I actually especially like working at the airport because I actually could speak many different languages there. So I am studying Chinese, and I was improving my Chinese there. Like I could tell you, like, you know, a bao bao there easily in Chinese. Bao bao means handbag, and that was cool, you know, learning something. But otherwise, I feel like it's kind of like you don't learn a lot during working in retail or working in a boutique. You work like learn some basics. Maybe for a year, you learn very important stuff in your life, but you learn like soft skills, stuff like that, and then you learn like how to deal with colleagues. You learn how to deal with your boss. But then at some point, like, you stop learning, and this is when you know that you have to move on, I guess. And for me, it was kind of because of the pandemic, and you know, so many people in retail like lost their job, and like I was kind of like one of them. I mean, I'm still like a full-time student, right? So I didn't really lose my job, I guess, but I still like lost like the main part of my income, and that was kind of shitty because, you know, like I jumped from having income to no income, so I really had like to change up my lifestyle. And that was kind of difficult, honestly, because before I was splurging money, man. Like, it was stupid. Like, I don't think you find any university student with a Mont Blanc. You kind of don't, because like no one's that stupid and pays so much money for like just like a simple fountain pen, right? But I did, you know, because I was just like, fuck it, you know. I was working full time at one point because I could work on weekends, and I could also like work on like a couple of days during the week. When I was working at the airport, like I got calls every day if I could work, and you know, I had to decline some because like I was still like a university student, but I tried to accept as much as possible. So at some point I made like, you know, monthly over 1.5k as a student, as a university student, and I was just splurging that money. I mean, I did save some, but I also bought a lot of stupid things. You know, at least my internet's kind of bad right now, I can see. Oh, internet, go up. Go up. Okay, it's going up. I don't know what's wrong with my internet now. Damn it. Oh, it's back. It's not. I guess my internet is really bad right now, so I'll hold the stream for a sec. I made some drawings which I could put in order to stop the stream. Oh, I can't find it anymore. Damn it. I do something on my iPad. Is it really bad? Let me check. Can you guys still like hear me? Because like, it keeps going red on my stream. Yo, okay. I guess the stream is back now. Yeah, for some reason it just got really laggy out of sudden. I'm very sorry about that. I was just talking about how stupid I am, spreading so much stupid money I had. But honestly, you know, I feel like sometimes you also just have to spend some money just like in order to keep you happy. So I was working so much, and the reason I was working so much wasn't because I needed money. It was just because I had fun working. Like it was a good. I had a lot of fun working, and the byproduct by that was I was making a lot of money. At the same time, I was really stressed because I had university and I had work all the time, so I didn't have any breaks. And what I was doing is like, to just get some steam off, I was buying stupid shit. And yeah, like now it's different, now I'm still making money, still a student, but I stopped splurging money for like making me happy, because I'm happy. That's a good thing about being happy. Like, being happy is really affordable. Not affordable, but it makes life cheaper. I guess. So what else do I want to talk about today? Oh, yeah. Like one of my, like I had one very funny experience actually. Like I was working. Oh my god, my stream is going bad again. Sorry. So, man, that was really funny. So when I was working at the airport, I had some older colleagues. So I was working in a very big company, and I had some older colleagues, and their English obviously wasn't perfect. So I'm living in Germany, and I was working at the German airport, and it was too funny, like watching German grannies speaking to people from around the country. Oh, my stream wasn't laggy even? Cool. So what happened is, like at the airport, obviously there's international customers everywhere. There's people from China, from India, from America, and some people don't speak good English. Their English is broken. And the worst thing which can happen to them if they start talking to someone whose English is also broken. Because they won't understand shit what they talk to each other. And that was too funny. Because sometimes you also have to get the gist, like, even if the English is broken, you can still understand that person. But in order for that to happen, your English has to be pretty decent, right? But if you're like an old German granny who doesn't speak good English, it's not working. So it was too funny. Like, if you saw those grannies, man, like if they talked to a customer and the customer like didn't understand, like let's say it was like a Chinese person, and they were like, especially like Asian people, they get easily intimidated, especially when they don't understand you. Obviously, everyone actually gets intimidated, like when you don't understand someone. And those German grannies, they started screaming. They're like, "What? I need your money now!" And like the Chinese person was like, what? And they like, they couldn't help themselves. So what they did is they just started screaming and louder. They screamed through the whole airport. And the Chinese person got so intimidated they would just run away. Man, that was like one of my peak things. I loved watching that at the airport. And you could see that basically every day, because there were obviously every day came customers in who didn't speak good English. And sometimes I really wanted to help, but because I did understand what that person wants, and my colleague couldn't understand what that person wanted. But it's very disrespectful if you just interrupt someone in their sales consultation. So most of the time I had to help back, and I was just shaking my head. I mean, it is what it is, right? But that was really funny. I loved seeing that. Also, you could really see that different countries, they have like different shopping habits. For example, I don't know, man. Like when I was working for Saint Laurent, always like when people came in from Korea, like you could basically tell right away, because usually they would carry like a green passport, and if they carry a green passport and they look Asian, usually they were from Korea. I don't know any other Asian passport which is green. Anyway, so you could tell, and you also know the flights at that day, right? So you could tell where they're from. And when I was in Saint Laurent, they always bought the same thing. They legit, like in the entire time I was working there, Korean people, they bought 3 different items, and like, it was entire like handbag accessory boutique, right? They could buy whatever, but they always bought the same thing. So they're very they always buy the hype things in their country, especially because those things no other ethnicity was really buying. You know, it was like a clutch from Saint Laurent. Let me show you. That was it's so popular in Korea. Saint Laurent clutch. Let me show you. Oh, it's not this. Has like YSL on it. It's a Lulu variant. It's this one. So this one, especially in, I feel gold was more popular than silver, but this clutch, every Korean person who came in the store basically asked about this clutch. That was so popular. It was really funny because no other ethnicity was really asking for that clutch, just the Korean people. And yeah, like, it's also funny, you know, like, also like the Chinese people, like the Chinese customers I had, they were also always going like, you know, they were always going for a handbag called Nikki. Maybe I also showed that. They were going for the Nikki. Like, that was, like, even if the people couldn't speak any English, they could always say, Nikki? Nikki? It's like this. It's pretty cool, actually. It's sort of like a vintage leather look. And, yeah, it's just a basic handbag. I feel like I could see myself wearing that as well. But, maybe the chain is not long enough for me. Because, you know, it's like always the same thing, like, with like body length and handbags. That's like the biggest problem with guys wearing handbags. But yeah, that was the most popular bag because obviously the Chinese customers were buying the most amounts of bags. So if they like this model, then that's the best selling handbag as well from that brand. Man, I had like an Indian customer, and like I don't know what it was with Indian customers, but they always wanted me to not have something for them. So they wouldn't like to go out of the store and be like, oh my god, this is too expensive for me, or I don't like the look of those bags, you know? Because they knew like Sana was like a great brand, and I feel like they didn't want to just say stuff is shit here. They also didn't want to say like, oh, stuff is too expensive for me here, because like it was kind of like would destroy the honor or whatever. So what they did is they always were like, do you have this and that? And was usually like some made up shit, which I obviously can't have in this boutique. And then we're like, oh, you don't have it? Bye. Ooh. Komichi, what's up? What's good? Yeah, so obviously there were like some stuff I couldn't have, and they were like just finding something which I didn't have, and then they were like, oh, you don't have that? Bye. So like that's like usually what the Indian people did. And it was so funny because at one point I had a customer, I was showing her a Kate. Kate is like a very popular model. Let me show you that as well, because like, you know, I feel like it's better like if you know what I'm talking about. So I was showing them a Kate. This is a Kate, and honestly it is so popular that you basically have all shapes and sizes of that bag. And lucky me, I got asked if I had this bag in silver with stars on it, like some random shit. And like Saint Laurent makes handbags with stars on it, and usually I always had to say no, sorry, I don't have this handbag. But that time I was like, I do have that handbag. Pull it out. And I was like, damn bitch, now you got me. Now you have to buy this. You wanted this bag? I have it, so go ahead and buy it. She saw it and like, yeah, I'm not feeling this. What? You just asked for this exact handbag. You said you wanted this model with stars in silver. This is it? Why don't you like it? Yeah, I'm not feeling it. Man, that shit made me so... It didn't really make me mad. I was just like, yeah, right. You didn't like it. Maybe you didn't like the handbag because 1,500 bucks. Maybe this is why you didn't like it. Yeah. Man. All types of customers. It's always good, you know, when the customers are friendly. I guess, you know, sometimes I really had like long chats with my customers because, you know, I think customers are always customers, but like the first thing they're also humans, you know, and they don't only just go into a boutique to buy something. Sometimes they just, you know, want to chat as well. So I feel like you always have to be honest, you know, give them a good time. Like that was always my aim, like when I was working in boutiques, you know. If I would go into a boutique, I don't just want to be like, oh, you want to buy X, Y, and Z? Nah, man, I just want to look and want to chill, want to have a nice conversation, maybe, you know. This was I also really liked, like, about more higher end boutiques. When you work there, you can offer the customers something. Like, for example, they go into the boutique, you can offer them a glass of water or a glass of champagne. So that's nice to do, you know, because you like kind of break the ice with that, and they feel more comfortable. So that's cool. Oh, man, so cool. I think some people are watching. Hi. Man, how was everyone's day? Oh, it was good. Drink a lot of water, guys. It's so hot outside. Water is so important. Okay. Oh, now I want to do something like a little bit more fun, but I have to prepare it for a second. I'm gonna rank different luxury brands. Like I'm gonna make a tier list. You know, talk a little about them. Yeah, like nah, it's not too hard to do anything productive, but you just don't want to do. You're just making yourself excuses. That's what you're doing, man. But I do that all the time as well, so you know, don't worry. Oh man, look, but I'm wearing a hoodie, but that's because I'm in the basement. But you know, I feel like I look cuter in a hoodie. This is why I'm wearing it, honestly. Otherwise, I would probably wear a t-shirt as well, because it's like 22 degrees in here, so. Oh, by the way, this is like my favorite hoodie of all time. And I just received it in a new color. It's like not black, it's sort of like a gray. It looks cool, no? I hope I look cool. I don't know. Oh, okay, so I wanted to prepare this because it's like a fun activity. And like, we can discuss about that. You know, you can also be engaging. Well, I'm literally melting. Aren't you... Where do you live right now? Do you live in a... Because like, when you live on a roof, it's super hot. Like, those rooms. Sheesh. I'm in the basement, so I'm cool, you know. 36 degrees in Germany right now. I don't know how much American degrees that is, but... pretty hot. So let me prepare that. Oh, I can't see the chat right now, but yeah, now it's very boring. Maybe I should like, I'll make the music a little bit louder. Realized something. So what I'm doing right now is like I'm trying to do this tier list, right? And all my icons are black and the background is black as well. So I first have to figure out I have to make the background white. 1 second, please. Okay, never mind. You know what? I can't figure it out. I'm too stupid to do that. I feel like it's like, you know, a cool thing. I don't know. I have a different thing which I could do, because I was also preparing some pictures, you know, about some stories which I wanted to talk about. Let me see. All right, so I wanted to like talk about my tattoos again, because this time I also have some cool pictures with me. Let me see. Oh yeah, so this is so I have two tattoos. And basically, I got both done at the same time, at the same date. And those were the drawings like before I got the tattoo done. And obviously, those looking even better than my actual tattoo, honestly. But they're quite similar. You'll see the next pictures like how I got it done. And I got both of them done in actually Taiwan, which is yeah, was exciting because, you know, obviously I also had some language barrier with the tattoo artist, but she did an amazing job. She really did it like how I wanted it to do. So the next picture is, oh yeah, that's me already like getting it. And as you can see, like, oh, actually you can't see my blood. You can just see the wiping of the color. So usually what happens is like when you get a tattoo, like you get it done and then you always get like some liquid on it so it doesn't dry out. I think it's for not drying out. I'm not 100% sure, but yeah, that was painful that to do. It also took a very long time, and you know I was just lying there with my cute little socks, and there was a huge ass TV where you could like watch TV, but honestly, I was just lying there for like 5 hours. It's actually crazy, but you know when you actually lie there, it doesn't feel like that much time. I don't know. Yeah. So like if you compare those two pictures, it does look like a little bit different. Um, for some reason, oh, I think I told her that I didn't want the sparks too big. You know, I wanted to kind of like keep it like smaller, and I think this is why she didn't. I don't know. I feel like those sparks would have been cool though. No, I didn't want those sparks. I think back then, so I told her don't do those sparks. And yeah, this is how I turned out. Pretty good actually, if you ask me. Maybe like some more like red colors, honestly, could have been there, right? But there are like some dark leaves, Let me see the next one. I think you can see it probably better. Oh yeah, this is the white ink. That's on my arm. Man, that also really hurt because the thing with white ink is they need to get so much ink into your skin, so um it actually hurts the most, white ink. But yeah. Oh, the reason why this changed is because she thought to do like this, but I was like, no, please do like this. Yeah, nah, pretty sick. So this is actually like my family crest. Man, I actually should look at the top. You know, you guys should comment as well a little bit. Did you sleep that? Wait. Uh, no, I didn't sleep during the process, but I heard like some people they actually like they start puking and stuff. But I was I'm tough. What can I say? I was just chilling with some music, honestly. Just like to calm down, cause like basically someone is, it's like, it's like you keep getting your vaccine all the time for like I don't know like 5 hours, right? So at one point, I also like your pain level is at the max, so it actually like restarts hurting, and like then you also start sweating and stuff, and like it's no fun. But man, I was feeling so good after I got it done. I was like, damn, now you have tattoos. It's so funny, like I feel like tattoos are pretty cool. I feel like cool people have tattoos. When I first met my girlfriend actually, uh I kind of want like to show her that I have tattoos. So like, whenever like I would post a picture, I would make sure that cuz like when I was wearing shorts or something, I was like sure that like, my little tattoo was showing through. Cuz I wanted to think her to think like, "Ooh, this guy has tattoos. He's pretty cool." So, yeah. What an uncool thing to do. Well, let me see the next picture. Oh yeah, the healing process, man. Many people like think like, once you get the tattoo, it's over, man. But no, like first you get the tattoo, it looks good, right? But while it was healing, like look how red everything is, right? It is basically like your skin like getting rid of most of the ink. So basically the reason why it's so super white here is because like all the ink is in, but obviously your body doesn't accept all the ink. And also like your skin has different layers, and the where where the ink stays, it's just one specific layer. The rest of the layers will actually like, just get rid of the color. And this is what was happening. So, I always made sure, I put like some tattoo wax on it. But yeah, this is how it looked. And it's difficult, like to keep your tattoo also all the time clean. Especially like when you wear like you don't want anything to get on it, and also like when you wear something long sleeve, you don't want anything to get on it. So, it's not that easy. Especially because like once you put on the tattoo wax, your clothing actually will start sticking to your arms. So let me see the next one. Oh yeah, this was after. Yeah, that was still pretty fresh, but that was probably like after a week or so. You see like how the colors get less saturated? Let me pull up that again. Like this was very white light, right? But yeah, I don't know, it was still pretty saturated back then. So that must have been, I don't know, like probably like 3 or 4 days after I got the tattoo. Well, that's that. Oh yeah. Yeah, that was a couple of days in. That wasn't completely healed. Yeah, as you can see, like you still see like it's kind of scarring. Like now it's not that obvious anymore. Like if I show you now, it's just kind of difficult. You can see it here a little bit, but because of the white light, you can't really see it. But it's still on my arm. It's like when you see me in person, like it's kind of obvious enough that you can see it if you look at it, but if you don't know, then you can't really be sure that's a tattoo, Like I got asked a couple of times if it's really a tattoo. So I really love white ink tattoos. Such a cool thing. I'm uncool now since I got not. Would I get another tattoo? Yeah, for sure. I feel like I want to get one with my girlfriend. Like, like having like a partner tattoo or something. That would be cool. That would be sick, I think. But yeah, everyone who doesn't have a tattoo, you're all not cool, man. Like, you all can't impress my girlfriend like I did. That was a joke. But I feel like, you know, when you get tattoos, like, you really have to think it through. Don't just get random tattoos, because, like, everyone has random tattoos, and, like, you're not special then, you know? So you probably want to think, like, you need a good motif, and also it's very important, like, where you place that tattoo. Like, for example, when I got my leg tattoo, I was thinking, like, look, I want to have a tattoo which I can hide during the summer, so I don't have to expose it to sunlight. And also, like, if I don't want people to see it, then they're not gonna see it. But when I want people to see it, I can just wear, like, you know, a little bit shorter shorts, and everyone will see my tattoo, and I'll look super cool. So, you know, like, you have to think about it. Also, when I put the tattoo on my arm, I was like, I don't want everyone, like, you know, to just judge me when they see I have a tattoo. I also want to be cool and have a tattoo, though. So, you know, I was really thinking, like, about putting a tattoo which is not too obvious on my arm. Because, you know, people see your arm. You know, when you just pull up your sleeves, people will see your arm. I feel like nowadays people don't give a fuck about tattoos anymore. Just, like, it doesn't matter anymore. I know you wanted to get that tattoo. I know. You told me about that. Oh, sorry. You told me about that you want to get a stamp on your butt saying made in Vietnam. But you are a smarty, I know. What can I say? Look at me. I'm a smarty. Yeah. But actually, you know, let's keep going. Actually, which I have the big one on right now? No, you can still see my desktop. I also prepared some more pictures, but that is yeah. So I used to, you know, last time I was telling you about my Italy trip. And honestly, that trip was amazing because I had the best pizza ever there. Oh, today I actually read an article about the best pizza in Frankfurt, and yesterday I read one about a pizza vending machine. This is not so cool. So basically, you go there, put in like $6, and it's gonna make you a pizza in 3 minutes, with freshly made dough and all that. It's not just like some frozen pizza, right? That's cool, man. I want to try it out, and it's here in Frankfurt. So I'll actually probably make a YouTube video about that and see how good it is. But yeah, let's keep going, man. With some pictures I took in Perugia. Let's see the first one. Oh yeah. So you know, there's a huge difference between Napoleon pizza and Rome pizza. So this is Romanian pizza, man. Why can't I move this? You can see that like the dough is not like super liquidy. You know, it's kind of like it's cross. So this is basically what Romanian pizza is. That was pretty good. You know, it's so cool. You go like in one of these shops there, they weight your pizza, and you actually pay by weight. So you don't pay by piece, which makes it a lot fairer, right? Because some pieces are sometimes much bigger than other pieces. So I think that's pretty cool. And yeah, let's go for the next one. Oh yeah, gelato in Italia. Fai bene. Man, I love ice cream. I'm not super obsessed, but if you get a good bowl of ice cream, good scoop of a bowl is bowl. Just get a good scoop. A scoop is enough. You don't need a whole bowl. Good scoop of ice cream, benissimo. But actually, those pictures are not that interesting. These are more important. Oh my gosh, this is the best pizza I've ever had. The black stuff. I don't know what. I think it's tartufo. Oh my gosh, those mushrooms. They were so creamy. Whenever I see that, I get fucking like a food orgasm, man. Shokugeki no Soma style food orgasm. That pizza is so damn good. So delicious. I think I took another one. Yeah. Yeah, I was there with my family. Those are some other pizzas, but man, Pizza Umbra. That was the name of it, man. That was the best pizza I've ever had. Oh yeah, I also love that, man. This is like basically Italian style breakfast. You have like a croissant. If anything, because like Italians they don't really eat anything for breakfast. If you have something, you have like one of these croissants and you have like a heavy cafe like with cream. And then I had a cappuccino there. I just love this sort of lifestyle. You go to a bar, you know, have that, and you know you start your day, and you basically they open so early, so you can go there at what at 6 a.m. Get your cafe there, and you start your day. It's a cool lifestyle. I love doing that. I feel like I would want to live in Italy for some time. I think that's pretty cool. Oh yeah, some you know cute stuff I was buying there. This is I it looked better than it tasted. It's just basically dry cookie, but you know I thought well that was cute. And last but not least, oh, this is the first time I ate weed, I guess. So basically, this ice cream sandwich had weed inside. Like this scoop, like you see, like it's a little bit green there. That was actually hashish. I don't know how you call those drugs, bro. But like that was weed basically, but not the one with THC, just the one with the healthy shit. So yeah, I was having that. I wasn't too impressed, honestly. It didn't taste like anything special. So yeah, you're thinking like an ice cream sandwich, like it's sort of like cake and ice cream in it is super cool. Honestly, I don't think those two textures go well together. I'd rather just have like cream and cake. Don't have ice cream and cake. I don't think it's that good together. I think the story about my Italy trip. I mean, let me see. Um, oh, there's no music anymore. That's boring. Let me put on something more. Oh man, really miss Italy, honestly. Would love to go there again. Can myself bigger? I'm gonna make myself bigger again, sure. What's up? Yay. I'm back. Make myself bigger or make the ice cream bigger? And the stuff I just showed. I don't know. Honestly, I feel like in order to like really understand the culture and like to get to know that culture. Oh, you guys can't hear the music, can you? Let me fix that up real quick. Why can't you hear the music? Oh, was too silent. Yeah, in order like to really understand the culture, I feel like you really have to like get to know its food. I think that's like one of the most important things. Eating, eating, eating different dishes from a different culture. So important. Same as drinking water. Drinking water, super important as well. Man, so I talked fashion now. I talked some food and some of my experiences. What's up with you guys? Nihao, when are you making your new video? Weren't you making videos with your boyfriend where you're like studying Chinese or something? You haven't uploaded in ages. How come? How come? Yeah. I know, I know. Man, recently, I didn't know. Like everyone probably knows Post Malone, but here's one of the things you probably don't know: Magic the Gathering, Magic the Gathering. It's like a card game. It's like a trading card game. So basically, you can also like collect the cards and then trade them and all that. And it's super fun, bro. Like I was recently playing it with my brother again. Man, I got really hooked. And now I saw that Post Malone, the singer, he's also playing that. I don't know what it is with Post Malone, but he does the coolest things, man. He's like playing games, he's like making good music, he's meeting, he's watching YouTube and all that. I feel like he's so cool. He's like an icon when it comes to like cool things. I feel like, when the celebrities have like hobbies similar to yours, like you can connect with them much better. Especially like, like most of the celebrities, which I already know, they're like, yeah, I'm collecting sneakers. You'd be like, bitch, me too, but I have like 3. Can't afford that shit, so what you gonna do? You're gonna look at your favorite celebrity and he's gonna show off all his freaking cool sneakers and you just be like, cool. Can't compete with you. With Magic the Gathering it's different, you collect cards and all that. But the deck building, basically you have to build decks. So I feel like with a hobby like this, you can identify yourself way better with like a famous celebrity. So I think that's so cool that he did that. Recently my friends did a podcast again, and we're actually talking about our like favorite games of all time. And I came to realize I like games with good music. I feel like it's so important that the game has good music. As easy as that. You know, I also realized I'm kind of weird in that regard. Like, when I really love something, I I would love to buy the things like twice or three times, because I just don't want to ever not have it again. I'm really bad with these things. Like, honestly, you know, when you have something, usually you just need it once, that's enough. But like, for example, the same with this hoodie, you know, this is my favorite hoodie, and I bought this color now, which is different from my black color. And I love this hoodie so much, man. I was wearing this hoodie like probably like 3 out of 7 days a week. Like the entire year, even in summer. So imagine that, like, crazy. I was wearing it so much. And when I saw this going on sale, I was like, man, you have to buy another one. You know, especially because they don't make these anymore. So I was like, you need it. Yeah, so I bought another one. But this is the thing. I feel like once you have something which you like, you're so comfortable with that you don't want to try something new out, because you don't know how it is, right? Could be bad, could be good, but you don't know. So you just rather stick with the old stuff. I don't know. I'm really bad with these things. Man, I recently got my vaccine for COVID, and man, honestly, I'm such a bitch. My entire family had no reaction getting this freaking vaccine, and we all got the same one. We all got this BioNTech Pfizer thing. I got my first injection. Bruh, I was there like, fuck, what is going on? I started sweating, like right away. I was feeling dizzy. I was like, oh shit, I have to sit down. So I was sitting there and I was sweating. You know, I was mostly like, you know, I mostly had like a blackout. So that was pretty bad. But I was sitting there, I was hanging in there, sitting there, thought, okay, it's gonna go away in a sec. And you know, the person who just gave me the shot and the people helping there, they were like, what, looking at the watch, and because like you have to sit there for 50 minutes at least, you know, in order so they know that you don't feel bad or anything bad happens, right? So I was sitting there, and so she comes to me, she's like, oh, you're free to go. And I was like, oh, cool. Is it normal though that you feel dizzy? She's like, no, not really. You better should check you. And I was like, bro, I'm feeling really dizzy. Like, I don't know what's going on. And she's like, oh shit. Like, she like, you know, she kind of panicked because she thought I was doing fine. I was doing good. She's like, oh shit. And especially that was the first day they started doing the vaccine there. So they just opened there basically. And I was already like, you know, I was like the first customer who was like, feeling bad. I'm feeling dizzy. Or patient, I guess. I was a patient. Yeah, man. That was pretty embarrassing, especially because my little cousin, who's way younger than me, she just got her vaccine before that, and she was feeling fine. She was feeling like no problem, right? And I was just like, oh, I'm feeling dizzy. And man, 3 days after that, I was still feeling like sleepy and weak. And I, you know, I wanted to like work out a little bit, but I couldn't for shit, man. Like, I was so tired, so I just started doing walks. Like, I started going on walks, and I love going on walks now. Like, I woke up this morning at like 7 a.m. just to go on a walk, because it's so nice outside. Like, the weather is not too hot there, there's sun shining, you have the good fresh air. Bruh, I don't know, I feel like a grandpa now, you know? Going on walks, man. Is anyone else going on walks as well? You guys can chat a little bit with me, come on guys. Man, but honestly, that vaccine really fucked me up. A good time. I actually wanted to stream like the next day after I got my vaccine, but I was feeling so tired. Man. Especially I feel like you feel tired even like a couple of days after that. Like, it knocks you out for good for like at least a day, and then after like a couple of days you still feel tired in the morning, and you know, first have to like overcome this whole situation, so. That was kind of shit, because I was the first person in my family who was kind of like reacting heavily to that, so.
they ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really
Just
fine.
point
But
out
you
the
just can't
family,
get
I
into
guess.
it because they would never understand.
I know, like, right? Everyone is going for walks now. It was really funny, like when the first like whole Corona thing happened. Me and my grandma, we would go on walks like every day because we wanted to get outside somehow. And my grandma, she was like the biggest COVID, like she was so scared of everything. So it was so funny. Like when someone like was walking past her, she like immediately pulled out her mask, put it on, and then she's like, "Oh my God, did you see that person didn't have on their mask?" Things changed though once you got vaccinated. So obviously all people got vaccinated earlier, right? And I love the indoor life, bruh. So obviously that like when she first got vaccinated, she was feeling like a little bit more chill, because like she was feeling, oh, now I'm not gonna get sick so easily. Cool. First thing she wasn't wearing masks anymore when we were passing people. Why? You were getting so mad at people passing from like just passing, not wearing a mask, and then she stopped wearing a mask as well. Oh man, I don't know, what is it with you guys? Like, are you gonna keep wearing masks like in the supermarket, do you think, in the coming year, even if you don't have to? Or would you just be like, yeah, fuck it, finally no mask anymore? Because I feel like I'm still gonna wear some masks, especially like in winter, like when there's like influenza virus going around. I think I'm still gonna stick to my little mask. Man, the life is so different now, right? Everything indoor. I really tried working out at home as well, but for some reason I feel like working out at home is so difficult because I really lack the motivation to do that, honestly. Like sometimes, before you go sleep, it's so funny, before you go sleeping, you're always like, next morning I'll wake up early and I'll do a workout. This is how I feel when I hear this, because it's always not happening the next morning, always. It's really bad. Man, my life is kind of like due to COVID. Man, but I really feel like I got weak. I stopped going to the gym. It's also difficult for me, to start jogging. Not to start jogging, but to get over this. I feel like the most important thing when you want to work out and like do some workout or something, you have to get over this point. You just have to start, and like the starting part is always so difficult, I feel like. Yeah, I think so as well. Like when you meet up with someone and to do a workout, you kind of like put yourself in. So it's hard to cancel. Exactly. You don't want to cancel that appointment, right? Because you feel like bad for your friend. But honestly, I'm so bad. So when I was living in Taiwan, I had a friend and I told him, look, I'm like the biggest troll ever. I was like, so where do you get the gym membership? And he like explained everything to me. So I got the gym membership, all good, right? Cool. Got the gym membership and I told him, we're gonna go to the gym every day now. That's probably how he felt, because like I'm not like a gym guy goer or anything, right? But I was like, we're gonna go to every day to the gym now. Every morning before our class start at 7 a.m. And he was like, because like, I was like very motivated. At least I pretended to be. And like, I just wanted him to come, like, for him to like stand in front of my door. So I had to leave my room to go to the gym. And he's so persistent. He came every morning, was standing in front of my door, and he's like, let's go, I'm here. And I'm like, fuck, I'm so tired. I was always like 3 minutes late, because I was always making sure he was standing in front of my door before I got out of bed, because I just threw on my clothes, I had my gym stuff ready, and just went. But I'm such a bitch, bro. But really, like whenever he was standing there, I was always like persistent, boy, really persistent. I wonder. I feel like I was in good shape in Taiwan, you know. Even like when I went to America, I feel like, oh, I have more pictures. I have some pictures of America. Let me show you them. There was also a funny story, cause I got photobombed. How do I do this? I go here and let me show you my desktop again. And yeah, let me show you those. Where did it start? Oh yeah, so it all started here. So you know, I was just minding my own business. So I was the first, that was me the first time in America. And I wanted to take some cool pictures, cute pictures, right? So I was just standing there, you know, like posing. I was like to my brother, yo, can you take some pictures of me? Because like this is like the square where like LA was founded. So, you know, pretty important. I thought like, it looks cool here. Let me get some pictures. So these, I'm not sure if they were policewomen or just like, you know, security. Anyways, they were passing, and I was like, you know, cool. Oh, this is how it ended. Wait. Oh yeah. So basically they were passing, and she was photobombing me. She was like, you know, standing behind the pole, so she wasn't really in the frame. And I was like, you're photobombing me. Why don't you just like join the picture? And she was like, yeah, why not? You know. And then I also asked the other one to join me as well. You know, like having some good time, and like, you know, I got this picture, kind of like really like a souvenir. That was really funny, honestly, because usually I thought like, you know, the police and like the security in America was super strict, but they were so friendly to me. I don't know. That was really cool. That was a cool experience. I feel like as long as you're like positive and you know you have an upright mind, you know, you can make friends everywhere. It's a good, really good thing. Let me see. Oh, I went to a restaurant. That restaurant is called Egg Slut, and I feel like it's like the catchiest name ever. Imagine you going to like a restaurant called Egg Slut, and basically they only really serve egg dishes there. And I had like this egg burger. Basically, in Germany, we would call this Laugen, which is like this special type of bread. Like we have it a lot in Germany, but I think in America it's very special. You know, there was like some cheese, some sauce, and like some scrambled egg on it. It was like an egg burger. That shit was expensive. I think $7 or $8. Like that's pretty expensive for a dish like this in America. At least that's what I think, because it was like a very fast food joint. But man, that place is so iconic. I feel like everyone who goes to LA goes to that place as well. Or they go to In-N-Out. I never went to In-N-Out. I regret that so much. Oh yeah, I also like, you know, had some good Mexican food, some tacos. I don't know, I feel like American stuff always looks so crazy. Like those were tacos. Like can you still see the taco things here? Like that was like one taco. Good stuff, good stuff. What else? Oh yeah. Oh man, burgers, like fast food joints in America are like on a different level. This was Carl's Jr. And I've never eaten such an unhealthy but delicious burger before, man. Carl's Jr. It's crazy. But you know, you just go there once and then you don't feel like it anymore. It's like, you're gonna be good for the next 10 years, I feel like. But man, that was a good burger. Ah. Oh, I have a new viewer. It's my friend, Calvin. Hi. I hope you're not too stoned. You know, because he was a geologist and shit, so, no. Better not be stoned, I guess. Ha 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 ha, that was a bad joke. Oh, that's just weird what you guys are talking. Make my left ear feel good, enjoy my thumb. Bruh. Floppy, taco, or crunchy? I think that one was actually floppy. I think I prefer floppy tacos, honestly. I don't like it too crunchy because I feel like, you know, they just fall apart and you have like your stuff in your taco everywhere. You know, before my brother, I was speaking actually about Magic the Gathering, and like there's this really famous music artist. He's also playing that. Oh, I'm so behind on my live stream here, man. I kind of miss America though. I really would like to go there again and, you know, have some good food there. Oh man. Hmm. How was everyone's day? I heard like the second injection of the COVID vaccine is way worse than the first one, and I got fucked from the first one. So I really wonder what happens like after the second one. It's so bad. Clan? Nah, I wasn't talking about clan. Like even my brother got fucked after the first COVID vaccine. So man, I'm worrying. Ooh, I just dropped my ring. Never mind. I'll get it later. You get 5G. What do you mean 5G? Cause what's 5G? What do you mean? Like the internet? Cause my internet just broke? Bruh, it's really bad. I don't know. That's one of the things which makes me so mad in Germany. Like in Germany, you have shit internet. Like usually you have glass fibers everywhere, right? Not in Germany, man, because they were like insisting on still using copper. So I think they only started recently, you know, to whenever they get they're building new stuff, they would actually now put like glass fibers into the ground. I get 5G from the. Do you mean I get like connected to 5G? I guess I need 5G because I need some good internet because it's lagging right now. At least on my, it says on my screen that's kind of lagging. Hope it's okay for you guys. But yeah, I'm worrying about my second shot. Kind of. Maybe because I suffered so much from the first one that my second one will be all Gucci. It's so bad right now in Germany. I feel like, you know, there's like a priority group. There was a priority group before, and people who were in that priority group were supposed to get the shot earlier than others, but that kind of like is all fucked now because like now they open it to everyone, but they haven't finished injecting the people who wanted to get a vaccine and were in those priority groups. So basically, even if you had a priority, if you were in a priority group before, doesn't fucking matter anymore. And I don't think that's okay, really. Like, you know, if you make this system, then fucking stick to it. You know, don't change your mind every other day. God damn it, German government. Man, like this during the COVID season, I really try to like, you know, have like a more routines. You know, like when you wake up, you do a workout, then you know, brush your teeth, wash your face, stuff like that. I'm so random. Like it's so hard for me to stick to routines. I'm so bad with that, especially you know when it comes like to washing face. But only recently I really realized how important it is like that you wash your face. You just feel much better, much cleaner. Like sometimes I would just like skip the part and I would wash my face at like, night. But I really think like you should wash your face in the morning every time. It's important, guys. Politicians in Germany think that the internet is fast enough to use the Falschbuch. Falschbuch. Man, Facebook. Or Facebook. Man, it's so bad. They don't understand that, you know, in order to... I was Prio 3 and I still don't have an official appointment. Same, I'm also Prio 3 and no fucking appointment. Until I had, like, you know, some people I know who could vaccinate me. But before that, nothing. It's so stupid, man. Like, fuck. I feel like everyone is really mad at the system right now. No one is like, yeah, it went very good. Especially like, you know, like summer is starting, you know, you want to go to Malle probably. And without no vaccination, it's going to be pretty difficult to go to Malle. You already can go faster on the Autobahn than you can go on the web. Because on the Autobahn, you can go as fast as you want. In the web, you can't because you're limited to Germans' copper wires. Ha ha. Actually, I think it's vitamin D, which is helping you against COVID, right? This is why I went out to the sun all the time. Man, I really wonder where I'm gonna go this summer. So for sure, I'm going to have to fix a part of my car. Other than that, so I have to go to the north of Germany for that. Other than that, I really wonder where I can go this year. I don't think there's like any places, right? I'm not really sure if I want to go to like visit France or something. You know, like it's always so bad. Like whenever you're like in a place, like right now I'm in Europe, right? So I probably should like at least like visit like many different European places, so like, I kind of like, you know, understand the culture, you know, enjoy the benefits there, you know, because they have a lot of cool stuff. You know, if you go to Hungary, like it's so shitty cheap, like not that shit, but like fucking cheap. I mean, so I should check out those other countries, but right now I just want to have, you know, I just want to go like probably to Asia or somewhere, you know, have some good Asian food, bruh. I want to go to China. I need some baozi. What can I say, man? You always want to have what you can't have. This is so bad. It's always the same shit. I want good internet, so I just go to Korea. Yeah, like the hotel, but everything else is kind of cheap, right? Because housing is everywhere expensive. I probably do want to go to Budapest, though. It sounds like a cool country. Like, you know, they have a lot of meat-heavy food, and I like meat, so. Oh. I don't get the vitamin B joke. I guess I'm just not funny. But there's people laughing in my stream, right? So I must be funny. Never mind. People have been saying I have really bad German humor. So, you know, when I was going to high school, I had like an English teacher, like an ESL teacher, which was basically just like a 101 teacher most of the time. He was Maltese, and he always complained about my German humor. I thought I was quite funny, frankly, but not everyone gets good humor. Man, I feel like my voice starts cracking again. Like, kind of hurts now. But yeah, man, I'm so sad. I'm kind of pissed that I couldn't do like the ranking with the different brands, because I would have shit on every one of them. Luxury brands are stupid. Change my mind. You can't. How do you like the new audio quality, by the way? I feel like my microphone improved so much. Like when I was listening to our podcast, it sounds so good. This is why you just, you know, you don't drive there. You just take the airplane, because they can't steal the airplane, can they? Remember, I really want to like visit some other European countries. You know, I think I never been to Britain. Never been to England, Ireland, Scotland. Haven't been to any of these, and I really want to go, cause like Ireland has good beer, right, and whiskey. I have to visit that for sure. I heard the people, like, there's just the culture is crazy cool. England, yeah, I feel like everyone has to go to England at least once, you know, and taste the shitty food. So you'd be like, yep, it's actually fucking shitty. Because like, now I'm just, you know, making fun of British food, but if I actually don't know that's shitty, I can't really say that's shitty, can I? Yes, I can, it's shitty. What can I say? Man. I don't think Brits have good KFC, honestly. Because I think KFC is shit everywhere. Like, the worst KFC is probably in America. That was the worst KFC I've ever had. Honestly, oh, actually, the KFC in China is pretty good. That KFC is lit, actually. Because they have so many different dishes. And they also have some healthy options. Who would have thought that? And also they have these egg tarts. Oh my gosh. Let me actually show you what they are. Because, so you know what they are. Egg tart. They're from Portugal, man. They're so freaking good. Those are the egg tarts. Oh my gosh. They're so good. And I don't know why they have them in KFC. For some reason they have them in KFC in China. So freaking good. Best KFC ever. Like, that's also like the best thing on the menu. It's always fucking tasty. Always. But it's so fucking fat. It's basically just fat with cream and pastry. It's like, brah. You're gonna be the fat next day. I wonder what this button does. Oh, that's pretty cool. That's like a fail. Oh. Nah. No beat. Cheers. Drink one for me, please. My friend's leaving, and he's gonna drink a beer. I actually also have a bottle of beer here, but I didn't even drink it. I thought, you know, we're gonna crack one open together, but I don't know. I kind of like, I've been talking too much, I feel like. So no beer today. Also, my brother can't drink any beer because he got the second injection. So you're not allowed. Man, I feel like I also streamed enough for now. Oh, I could play a game. I could play a game of Pokemon. But honestly, it's pretty like boring when I just like play a game without commentary. I could comment that, but I feel like I have to write more things down which I want to talk about. That was pretty good. That was a pretty good thing. And then I can, you know, go to like different things. Yep, I think that's it for the stream today. So thankful that all of you guys have been watching my stream. Thanks a lot. I wish you all stay healthy, you know, all the good stuff. Bye.